Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Sal Post, and welcome to Chatterbox. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope everyone is good. It is Ruben Amorim's first presser today, guys. It's the first presser for Ruben Amorim. We're going to get straight into it. I'm going to be repeating the questions and whatever's been said. He's just come out just now. He's just come out, guys. So let's have a look at what he's going to say, guys. So Ruben Amorim, all smiles. Welcome to Manchester. The reality is bigger at Manchester United. It's a lot different than Sporting Lisbon. You can feel that this is a global club. It's not just coaching the team. He's had a lot of help and a lot of meetings. He feels very happy. He feels at home. He's the sixth manager at Manchester United who haven't won the Premier League title. He's a dreamer and he aims to win the title, guys. We have the same ideas. That can help, of course. He truly believes in the players that he has. He believes in these players and he wants to improve. And he wants to try new things, of course. We have to improve the physical aspect of our play at the moment. He doesn't know how long it's going to take. But it's all about winning games. He needs a lot of time. It's a very strong league and it's a great league, he is saying. So, and there's a lot to be improved upon, of course, guys. We have to win games. Number one is to win games, guys. That's been stating ever. We have to win games. It's the most important thing, of course, guys. So, evolution or revolution in regards to the system. Football's not so different with 5 players in the back or even 3 players in the back, of course, guys. And we have to wait and see how it works. We have our ideas. It's not evolution or a revolution. We're just here to play football, basically, guys. Absolutely. So he's going to talk about the day he met Jose Mourinho. Big up. How you doing, everyone in the stream? He said it's a great club, a lovely club, Jose Mourinho said. And he said, and Ruben has just said it's all right. That's good. A lot of things have changed. We're in a different building. Of course, there was the development at Carrington. He's a different person to Jose Mourinho. And he hopes to bring his ideas and to teach something at Manchester United. Still the best club in England. Great news, of course, guys. Absolutely. Every manager looks for quick wins, quick games. Where do you see those coming from? How do you feel you can make an impact straight away? Basically, Ruben has said we can make a difference in simple things, the way we play. I think we lose the ball too often, the current team. We have to be better on running back. Exactly what I said in the last show, guys. Intensity. We have to be very good in the details, guys. It is the small things that matter the most. The way we see football as a team. We have to all see the game in one way, and that is the focus. And he feels that he can help with that. There you go. So there's a lot of talk about Jose Mourinho at the moment in regards to 2004. So in regards to Jose Mourinho's influence on Ruben Amorim, it's not just himself, but all coaches in Portugal. It is a small country, Portugal. And he did put a stamp on everyone. He plays different from Mourinho. He's a different person, but he remembers him well. This is what I'm talking about. Don't paint everyone with the same brush, of course, guys. He was a European champion. He's a different guy at a different moment. Football's changed now. This is Ruben Amorim. He's the right person for this moment. So he's trying to use his personality to motivate the players like Mourinho did in his era. These are completely different era, and his ideas are going to be modern ideas. Football's different nowadays, and he will play football for this moment. Some great comments there. The last decade's been quite mixed, of course. Question. Any news on players coming in? You have to work. You have to work together. The relationship between the players should be good, but it shouldn't be like too friendly, but people don't know each other too well, etc. I'm the coach, I know how to play. The final word should be the manager. It's my responsibility to get results. Altogether, we have to improve the process of the recruitment. That is important. When everything is aligned, everyone's on the same page. Buy and sell players. When everyone is got the right ideas, basically, about the football club. He has a great responsibility when he has to choose the team, when he has to choose the players. He is the manager. This is the responsibility, basically, of the manager. He's talking a lot about his responsibilities. Is it the impossible job? The likes of Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, Solskjaer failed. Is it your biggest challenge? He doesn't know if it's the biggest challenge. He will find out. He doesn't know yet. You have here a different type of players. There's people who knew the club inside out, like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. They've had all different types of managers, basically, at Man United. They've tried the winners, the serial winners. They've had people who knew the club inside out, like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. We have to acknowledge that we're in a time that we need time. And also acknowledge that the most important thing is to win games. You have different type of coaches, the same results. It's not the impossible job. He says it's not the impossible job. He believes that. He truly believes that he is the right guy to take Manchester United forward, guys. I truly believe that I'm the right guy. Didn't some of these players give Ten Hag the sack? A question here. This is a big question, guys. How can you believe in players that are fouled so constantly? It's just a belief. He believes in them. When I start this week, you can say that it's 1 week, 3 trainings, but they are open to different ideas. All we ask for is hard work, press, and believe in the new ideas. And he believes in the players, as long as they believe in him, guys. The average manager here has been about 2.5 years. Talking a lot about Eric Ten Hag. The questions now, they're talking about a lot about Eric Ten Hag, of course. He has 2.5 years of contract, and you guys are talking about 3 years. You have to understand that I'm the manager in this process. I think we're going to need more time. If we look at the other clubs, in this league that they are doing this process, they have time. They've had time to do their project, obviously get their team right. We have to win something. But in 2 years, you have to understand that if you want to continue in this job, you have to be successful. There you go, guys. Players playing out of position, for example. What have you made of the players? And do you think these players are open to playing different positions? In this moment, they just want to play. We'll have to wait. You have to keep training with them to understand if they can cope with the new change. They all want to play now. If they had the opportunity to play as a goalkeeper, they'll play. They are open to change for now. A lot of Ruben Amorim's qualities about his relationship with the players. When you don't win games, you start the suspicion of the way of playing, of the players. And these small things, you start doubting the players. You start feeling these little issues within the players. He feels like he has to help them. It's going to take time. and hope that they are ready to cope with the demands of the games in the Premier League. Even this year and last year, sometimes they have a first half, and in the second half they change. This is the inconsistencies about Man United this season, of course, that we've been speaking about. We have the mindset, and it's the small details that Man United have to be mentally strong. Initially, is it possible to ask those group of players to play your style of football? Again, the same questions, guys. They're asking the same questions about the style of football, etc. As a coach, you have to choose one way or the other. It's 100% our way. Do we have to push at the first moment? If I believe in my way of playing, these players will believe too. We will adapt some players because we don't have the players to adapt to fit that system. Maybe you'll see on Sunday, you'll see the list of players. You won't see many changes. You will see some changes. So that was the press conference from Ruben Amorim, guys. Guys, a very, very interesting press conference there. He was talking a lot about belief, a lot about the club, a lot about the players. You know what? He did say some telling quotes there in regards to the team, in regards to, you know, some of those players might not be the players that he wants. A lot of the media have been talking about, you know what, some of those players are not right. And you know what? This is going to be obviously solved within the next few weeks and months, of course, guys. He did say that, you know what, basically pointing towards that, you know what, if those players don't want to do it, those players have to work hard. Those players have to press. And at the moment, they're not pressing as hard. This is one thing I picked up from the interview. I picked up from the press conference is that, you know what, some things, you know, he just doesn't, you know, it's just not actually working as a unit, of course, guys. And people need to press, and they need to obviously put the effort in for Ruben Amorim's tactics, of course, guys, which was very, very interesting in my opinion. Basically, he said, you know what, there are some players there that need to run, and we don't have the players that run, of course, guys, of course. Let's have a look at this. So that basically was the first half of the press conference, guys. And you know what? You know, how did you make of that? Let's go through some of your comments, guys. Big up everyone in the chat, guys. Let's get back to it. Good afternoon, Kazi. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Run the likes of peeps and press the subscribe. Big up, Kazi. Thank you very much. Big up, GK. Big up, Abdullah. Oh, and big up the channel. Big up, Abdullah. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. I watched the Ruben press also. Big up. What did you think of it? A lot of telling things in that press conference about intensity, about running, about fitness. A lot of stuff there, guys. A lot of stuff there that we need to. I so smile when he speaks. He makes me feel confident, guys. He just gives me that air. He's got this dominance about the way he is. It's not like Eric Ten Hag here. It's like he's got a dominance about him. He knows what he's talking about. He knows what he wants. He's assertive. And you know what? Basically, what comes off that press conference, if you do not play the Ruben Amorim style, you will be out the door. Basically, that's what he's saying at the end of the day. So, you know, that is what I picked up, basically, in a nutshell, in regards to that press conference, of course. Press done. I don't think it's done yet. I think there might be another one. I'm going to have to wait and see. Big up, Sal, our hero. Big up, Mano Tuta, you legend. Thanks so much for joining me, of course. GK, what's your problem? Yesterday you commented, okay, and today, did Amshon think of the United Road send you here for an agenda? Big up, Mano Tuta. Big up. Absolutely. Hi, Sal. Big up Trev and Bob. Big up yourself, my friend. Big up Michael. Big up all the whole team there. Big up, of course. Big up Abdullah. No, he's serious in everything. I believe him so much. Abdullah, he's got an air about him that he's assertive. This is one thing that I pick up from Ruben Amorim. He is assertive. He knows what he's talking about. He knows what he wants. He basically said there that, you know what, if those players do not want to work, if those players do not want to press, then you know what, they're gonna have to, otherwise they'll be moved on. Basically, he did stress that, you know what, at the moment we will play the players that are there. There will be changes here and there. There will be changes and there will be surprises, and you will see on Sunday, which is obviously brilliant, guys. I can't wait for it. He now in the problem right now in Man United. He will fix everything. I hope so, Abdullah. I really hope that he will fix everything. It's important to know. Of course, guys, I wish I could show you on the screen. I can't do that, obviously, through copyright reasons and stuff like that. But you know what? I watched it. Let me tell you, confidence, assertiveness is fantastic, in my opinion. I can't wait to get Ruben Amorim going on Sunday. I can't wait till Ipswich Town on Sunday. It just gives me like a serious guy, of course, guys. Absolutely. Big up. Punjabi United, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. It'll be hard for players like Casemiro. I think it could be Punjabi United. It could be, my bro. It could be difficult for them. You know what I mean? It did talk a lot about intensity. It did talk a lot about running back, tracking back. And it seemed like this is a big part of his training methods, a big part of his philosophy. This is very interesting, guys. You know, it's going to be very interesting going forward when the players are likely, with the likes of Casemiro, with the likes of, obviously, Ericsson, and with the likes of Shaw, with the likes of, you know, Maguire and Lindelof and players like that. It's going to be very interesting, of course, guys. Absolutely. Pearl, big up, Pearl. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Very good to see you, Pearl. Very good to see you. I hope you're doing well. So good for you to be back on the stream, my friend. So good for you to be back. But very interesting stuff, guys, in that interview. I don't know what you made of it. I don't know who watched it, but you know what? One thing I would say is that, you know, it's about business. We're getting down to business. It's about winning football matches now. That's what it's about. And, you know, if anything taught me anything about this first press conference, the first press conference of Ruben Amorim's tenure at Manchester United, it told me that there's no messing around, guys. There's no rubbish going to be happening at this football club. There's no down tooling. There's going to be running. There's going to be effort. There's going to be intensity. And that's one thing they said about it. Of course, there was many questions about Jose Mourinho. He basically said that he is not Jose Mourinho. He's his own man. He's not any other manager. His own man. He's his own man. And at the end of the day, you know what? He respects Jose Mourinho, but he will do things different. He managed at a time that was different, and now it's going to be different. And it's about this time now. There was also questions about Louis van Gaal, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, words about how Louis van Gaal and Jose Mourinho are serial winners. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the club favourite, a legend at the club. What's the difference you're going to bring to the club? And basically he said that, you know what, I am different. I'm going to bring on my own philosophy. The sun will still rise in the morning, you know, at the end of the day. This is not the impossible job. He said this is not the impossible job. He can turn Manchester United fortunes around, and he truly believes he is the right guy, which is key. He truly believes he is the right guy. Absolutely positive noises coming out of Ruben Amorim, of course, guys. Really excited to see, you know, and of course, guys, we'll have to wait and see. Sal, bang average. You know what? At the end of the day, I would say this, like, he said the right things. The only thing he has to do is say the right things. At the moment, there's a lot of pressure. There's a first game on Sunday. He's got a lot on his mind, obviously, as you can imagine. And you know what? I like that. It's a bit like Sir Alex Ferguson when he used to do his press conferences. He used to be very, very blunt, straight to the middle, straight as it is. And that's how it should be, in my opinion. I really do believe that, guys. I believe that press conferences shouldn't be sensationalist. They shouldn't be, you know what, words and algorithms and you know, metaphors and stuff like that are spoken. It shouldn't be like that. Simple. We're here to win. They got to run. They got to be intense. And we're here to win. And we're here to create history, guys. He is the guy to do it. This is not the impossible job. He believes he's the guy to do it. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Let's see if we can make it happen. That's what it's all about, guys. I believe in him. When he speaks, I like it the way he speaks. He speaks with respect. He doesn't speak rubbish. By the look of Amorim's face, though, as if I was going to be totally honest, it looked like these players, some of these players are not ready. I'm being honest. This is how I sort of judged the interview, of course, guys, the press conference. it sort of gives me a vibe of, you know what, I've got a big job in my hands. Some of these players don't run. Some of these players don't track back. As I said yesterday, day before yesterday, a lot of these players are not running. I did say that, of course, guys, and he did mention it in the press conference, of course, guys. He said a number of things that I have said in the last couple of days, guys. Come on, give your boys some respect. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, he did say a lot of things there, of course, guys. And you know what? It was very telling for me. Absolutely. Big up. I'm a Liverpool fan. Mad Advanced said, goodness me, you're mad. Good morning, Sal. Good morning, GP. First, 007. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is doing well. It's all good, brother. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Love the picture. George Best for life, mate. Absolutely. Hope you're doing good, my friend. Hope everything is good with you. Thank you for joining the stream. What did you make of Ruben Amorim's first press conference? How did you feel about it? You know what? Very mellow conference. Wasn't very exciting, so to speak. Well, we're not here for excitement. We're here for business. You know what I mean? I would prefer that. Name me one Sir Alex Ferguson press conference that you can remember. You can remember in 26 years, 2 or 3 where he went at the reporters. You can remember that, don't you? But right now, you know what? I like the press conference. I enjoyed it, and that is it. I already like Ruben Amorim. I'm warming towards the guy already. You know what? I'm ready for Sunday, guys. Absolutely. Madavar says, we are the biggest club in England. You guys think you are the biggest. Yes, your history is rich, but calling yourself biggest club is delusional. Sidcraft, what are you talking about, mate? What are you talking about? Let's back Ruben. Glory, Man United, Punjabi United. I hope you're doing well. Well played, my friend. Big up yourself. I feel we can turn Hoyland into a goal machine. I do as well, Punjabi United. I really feel that can happen, my friend. I really do feel that can happen. My friend is a United fan, though. He keeps telling me about you and yapping about you. Absolutely. Why not? Why not yap about me? Tell him he shouldn't give his accounts to frauds. That's what he shouldn't do, because his account's going to get blocked if he does that. Absolutely. Tell him he shouldn't do that, my friend. But you know what? If you want to come with a constructive criticism about Liverpool, about Man United, let's do this. Let's do this, guys. We won it 3 times. We won it 3 times without anyone. We won it 3 times. Fill in the gap if you know about your club. Absolutely. Big up. Amorim will turn Hoyland into Fernandes 2.0, guaranteed. I think he's going to be a fantastic player, man. I honestly feel positive, guys. Listening to that press conference, it filled me with hope. You know what I mean? I know it's not inspirational. I know it's not a Martin Luther King speech, nothing like that. But as I said earlier, he said a lot of telling things about the squad, about running, about intensity, you know, about how he's not like any other managers. Every person this last few weeks has been telling me how Ruben Amorim is just like Eric Ten Hag. He's just like Jose Mourinho. He's basically said there, he's nothing like them. He's his own guy, and he does things his own way. And that is what I like to hear, guys. And you know what? Assertive, straight with the words, no bull, and just get on with it. That is what it's all about, guys, in my opinion. Absolutely. I see a slashing runner in Hoyland, same as Torres was. I mean, do you remember GP? I remember Torres from his Atletico Madrid days, and when he was an absolute baller. He was a gunman at Atletico Madrid, as we know. Unfortunately, he went to Liverpool. I mean, I was a big fan of Fernando Torres before he went to Liverpool. I thought he was a very good player that we should have signed at the time, if I'm being honest with you guys. So a very, very exciting prospect he was, of course. I remember him playing against Barcelona for Atletico Madrid and absolutely tearing them a new one. It was absolutely fantastic. If Rasmus Højlund can get up to a great level, a good level, you know what? Early days of Torres, not Liverpool Torres, early days of Torres, we're in for a treat, guys. We really are absolutely in for a treat. Of course, this season we'll win the league title and reach your level, but you guys will never reach our Champions League heritage, blah, blah, blah. To final, you lost lots of finals, my friend, Liverpool fan. You've lost many finals, and you also banned English clubs from Europe for 8 years. So I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Maybe you should go back in your little hole and support absolute whoever you support, you know what I mean, your local team or something like that, because you're talking absolute trash. Why don't you come on the channel and talk about your, you know, how great your knowledge is about Liverpool? Why don't you come on the channel and then let me ask you some questions about Liverpool? Let me ask you about Liverpool. Come on. You won't be able to do it, will you? Because you won't know jack about your own club at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, you wouldn't even know where Liverpool is on the map. You couldn't point it out on the map. So at the end of the day, if you're coming on here to troll, if you're coming on here to talk about your football club, talk in constructive way. Don't talk in riddles and rubbish about your Champions League fight. You only can remember you're about 10 years old, mate. So listen, none of that, guys. And you know what? This is a Man United channel. You're more than welcome to come on this channel and give us a proper talking about football and football knowledge. But when you get into when you come on this channel and you try to banter Manchester United, the greatest team in the world, with adversity, do you know what I mean? The team, you're talking about Champions Leagues, my friend. Let's talk about Champions League, shall we? We were the first English club to believe in European football. We sacrificed ourselves to play European football so people like you, mouthy idiots like you, could have a platform, right? Learn your history. Learn your history. We won the European Cup the first time, first English club to do so. We were the first club to believe in it when people like you, teams like you, did not believe in it. But I'm not going to put a big downer on every single Liverpool fan, because there's a lot of Liverpool fans I know, including my brother, and they have a better knowledge than you. You're just coming on there to troll because you think that's how you do it. Stick to cricket, fam. Just stick to cricket. Absolutely. Big up, GP. Big up. We should go for Eden Zagova. Good player, my friend. Good player. Don't be surprised if Man United do have a number of players that they are interested in going forward. Of course, guys, there are a number of players there. Of course. Sal, talking one-on-one. Absolutely. Talking one-on-one. I mean, at the end of the day, I would love people to come on here and show me their knowledge about their football club. That's all I'm asking. Show me. Go on. You know, they won't come on this channel because they won't have any knowledge at the end of the day. Sal, do your Muppet. Hi, Sal, and all. Sid, you know what? Gray, I don't know whether Mad Advanced Sid has given his account to someone else. So, you know what? I'm enjoying it. Bring it on, because I love it, because they don't know their own history about their football club, Grayo. So I'm going to give them a little history lesson, if they don't mind. I've asked them and invited them to come on the channel. If they want to take a swipe at my football club, they're more than welcome. But you know what? Come on the channel, take a swipe. Take a swipe at me. You know what I mean? I'm more than happy. Let me ask you a few questions about Liverpool. Let's see how good your knowledge is. You won't have nothing there, mate. You won't have nothing there. Because at the end of the day, you look at the league table, you see, Liverpool are top. I'm going to support Liverpool. That's what you're doing at the end of the day. Absolutely. Big up. Anyone wants to go one-on-one against Man United, try with Sal. Absolutely try with me, mate. One-on-one. If you want to talk about your football club, if you want to talk about Liverpool, I'm perfectly open, mate. Come on, bring it on. Let's talk about Liverpool. Let's talk about Heinzel, shall we? Let's talk about Juventus, shall we? Should we go back all those many years ago and talk about what your club did? You know what I mean? How many people perished because of you? Should we talk about that? Should we talk about 1989? I don't think you know what 1989 was, do you? I don't think you know what happened then, do you? I don't think you know what game it was either. Give them up. Give it up. They're not going to beat me. Absolutely. He's been on the yellow carded, bro. Big up, Grayo. Absolutely. It's Mad Advanced Sid, but you know what? But he's given his account out to someone. No problem, guys. Sal up. Absolutely. Stones Pelters are our neighbours. Absolutely. Grayo. Anyway, so how you doing, my bro? I'm absolutely gravy, my bro. I had a good listen to Ruben Amorim's press conference. Really enjoyed it. I liked what I heard. I felt like he said a lot of truths there. No gloss on it. There was no gloss in it. There was no sensationalist metaphors and stuff like that. That's what I liked, bro. I like that about it. He did speak a lot about intensity, effort. He also spoke a lot about don't paint everyone with the same brush. Exactly what I've been saying, guys, for the last few weeks. Don't paint Eric Ten Hag and Ruben Amorim with the same brush. They're two different people. And that is one thing he pointed out. There was a lot of talk about Jose Mourinho. He said he respects Jose Mourinho, but you know what? He's not the same as Jose Mourinho. They're two different people. I absolutely agree with that, of course. Calm, composed, Ruben. Calm, mate, he's calm, composed. The main thing is he keeps it simple. When Sir Alex Ferguson used to do GK, when Sir Alex Ferguson used to do press conferences, he used to be very calm and collective. He used to be calm. He'd keep it simple. That's it. Any ball, out. I get this aura about Ruben Amorim. I do. I don't know how you feel about it, but I get this feeling about him that he means business. He does mean business, of course. Only just getting from work, Sal. I hope you're doing well. No problem, Gray. I hope you're doing well. How was your day today? What color was you painting today, my friend? Absolutely. What color was you painting today? I mean, I did tell you that I used to live in an orange room. Guys. Absolutely. An orange room. You know what? I got all day, guys. You know what? At the end of the day, you know what? I love talking about decorating. I've always believed that I can decorate. But you know what? Sometimes my hands and my feet don't move like my brain. But I'm an artist, guys. I draw on that. But when it comes to painting walls, I don't think I have the patience to paint walls and stuff like that. But big up, Grayo. Absolutely. It's a skill. It's a skill, mate. Absolutely. Big up, Grayo. Of course, the legend, the musician, the decorator. I mean, what doesn't he do at the end of the day? Big up, Grayo. Of course, guys. Guys, you know what? This channel will be nothing without a bit of intensity as well. I do my channels like Ruben Amorim does his football teams. Intensity. That's how I do it. I don't sit there. And like, you know what I mean? And say this and say that, you know what I mean? And nice and mellow. We're all mellow over here. Yes. Pretending to be Man United fans like those other channels do. You know what I mean? That's what they're doing at the end of the day. Absolutely. Just because you wear a Man United top don't mean you're a Man United fan at the end of the day. We come on here, we give it intense. We give it large. We want this club to win. And you can feel the passion in us, guys. You can feel the passion in us that Sunday is going to come around and we will win. We're going to win, guys. I did say 4-2, guys. I did say 4-2. Absolutely. 4-2 is my prediction, guys. Absolutely. Absolutely. But you know what, guys? I didn't come here to be entertained by Ruben Amorim. I just came here to hear a couple of things. And you know what? The most important thing that he said that resonated with me, I believe I'm the right man. I truly believe I am the right man. And that's it. You know what I mean? And that's it. And we will make things happen. It's going to be hard. We know that. You know, we know it's going to be hard. We know it's going to be difficult. But at the end of the day, we're here, guys. And you know what? We can only hope and we can only be enthusiastic. As I've been saying all week, it is about basically not being too pessimistic. You can have cautious optimism. But you know what? One thing we have to do is understand that this is a big project for Man United. There's a lot of things that have happened this last year at Man United. People underestimate the amount of issues we've had with the manager, with the players, with the injuries, with the suspensions. Of course, guys, with the takeover, of course, guys. So a lot has happened over this last the year or so, guys. And obviously, it is all about, you know what I mean, moving on to the next and being positive, of course, guys. Cautiously positive. Ice Cube versus Kendrick Lamar. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing. Big up Ice Cube, of course. Ice Cube, the legend. He is, of course. Today was a good day. I tell you what, today was a good day because Ruben Amorim had his first press conference, guys. That is what it's all about. Big up Ice Cube versus Kendrick. Absolutely. 54 likes this afternoon. So well done, everyone. Today was a white mist on Free Walls and Thistle Oval. Chilling out with the legend that is Honey Bun. Big up glass of white wine. Where's my Prosecco, Grayo? Where is it gone, my bro? Where is it gone? Definitely, I need it. Absolutely, after these streams. Definitely, my friend. Absolutely. Big up yourself. So it was, what color was it? White mist on Free Walls and Thistle feature on the wall. Lovely jubbly, mate. Guys, who's got their Christmas tree up? Who's got their Christmas tree? Do you think I should put one behind me? Do you reckon I should put one behind me, guys? What do you reckon? What do you think? Let me know in a postcard, guys. Let me know in a postcard. Yeah, Ruben is a calm guy. Absolutely. He is a very calm guy. And that is one thing I like. Calmness personified. And that's what we need. We don't need sensationalists. We don't need metaphors. We don't need clever little riddles that you have to think about, you know what I mean? We just need straightforward down the line. We're Manchester United. We're here to win. They have to work hard. They have to be intense. And that's it. Don't compare me to anyone else. I'm my own man. The sun will rise every day. This is not the impossible job. I believe I'm the right man. And that is it. He could have said that, walked out of that press conference, and that is exactly what he said today. That's exactly what he said today. I can't wait for it, guys. I can't wait until this unfolds, guys. Really, on Sunday. I can't wait for it. I hope you're looking forward to it. Absolutely. Absolutely. We are. It did. As I said, body language and that, it did look like, he looked like, not overwhelmed, but it looked like there's a lot of things to be done. He's busy. He's got a lot of things to fix. The team, the formation. He was talking about the formation. And he said, basically, it doesn't matter if it's a 5, if it's a 3, if it's a 4, if it's a 2. You know, those players have to work and they have to fit. And it's going to take time into that system. But you know what? I got an air of positivity. I'm enthusiastic about the way he put that towards us, of course, guys. I'm enthusiastic about that. I'm excited about that, of course, guys. Great. After a hard day, we need a good munch for sure, Gray. We need a good munch. Ice Cube versus me. I've had my munch. I've eaten too much today, by the way, guys. Absolutely too much. If I'm being totally honest, guys, absolutely gone over the top. But you know what? You can some days. It is Friday. It is Friday. You can enjoy yourself sometimes. If you're not going to enjoy yourself on a Friday, then when can you enjoy yourself at the end of the day, guys? That was a piece of history, though, guys. This was Ruben Amorim's first presser. 10 years from now, right? I hope, fingers crossed, we've got that man. We've got that man, and he's been there 10 years, and he's won us title after title, Champions League. And you know what? we'll look back at this press conference and say, do you remember the press conference? Do you remember we were doing the first presser? Do you remember you guys were here with me? Do you remember that? Can't wait for it, guys. Absolutely. GK, Friday, absolute Friday. You're working at the weekend, my friend. I hope you know what. Who's working at the weekend? Who's working at the weekend? Big up, big up. Big up Ice Cube versus Kendrick Lamar. Absolutely. No contest. Ice Cube wins all day, by the way. Big up, big up. Absolutely. But yeah, you know what, guys? I enjoyed that. I know some people are saying it was a little bit mellow, it was a little bit boring. But to be honest with you, I enjoyed it. And we move on to Sunday. It is all about Sunday. It is all about winning the match on Sunday. And that is what's the most important thing. I don't care if we pull out a stinking performance as long as we win the game, because I know that this is a process. This is going to take time. You know, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to, the formation, the tactics are not going to be implemented straight away. It will take time, guys. We have to remember that. We always have to remember that. But I do think we'll win on Sunday. And I believe Ipswich Town will be going back to their Farmers League, which is the championship. Absolutely. Because they are the tractor boys at the end of the day, guys. Absolutely. Absolutely. But guys, look, you know what? We move on, of course. No shit talking for more Amorim, something like rude. No, absolutely. If I was, there's a lot of noise actually about managers who should manage in the Premier League, etc., etc., etc. Ruben van Nistelrooy will be a steal for any team. He will be a steal for any team. Ruben van Nistelrooy, he's got that same attitude, hasn't he? No rubbish, no bull, just straight to the point. And that's what you like in a manager. He sat there like this. And like, come on, tell me what you want to say. Okay, bye. Basically, that's it. No frills. And just getting on with it, of course. Grayo, Everton Ugg always reminded me of a character from the Austin Powers film. God, remember that? Yes, the Chester's Tree. Unfortunately, I'm working tomorrow, studio tomorrow night, then having it large. Big up, Grayo. Big up, Grayo. I can't wait for the album, Grayo. I'm desperate to hear it, my friend. I'm desperate, mate. You're making us wait, guys. You're making us wait, for goodness sake. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah, gold member. Absolutely. Maybe I should do that. Guys, absolutely, I should do that. Absolutely, I should have a big table and the camera should be all the way at the end. The camera should be all the way at the end and it comes panning into me like this. And then I'm like, absolutely. I'm like that on my stream sometimes, to be honest with you. Sal, your view on Pep staying? My view on Pep staying, confirmation that they wanted Ruben Amorim. How do I come to that conclusion? Is that soon as Ruben Amorim comes in the door, Pep signs a new contract. It's also some dodgy business, leverage and stuff like that. It's also some criminal, sinister activity going on. But obviously, they wanted Ruben Amorim afterwards. That's why Ruben Amorim signed for Man United. Pep Guardiola also signed for Man United. Of course, guys, absolutely. It is sinister. You can't trust them. Do you remember many Foster Powers? Absolutely. Who remembers Foster Powers? Absolutely. Who remembers that? I like Sal grooving on... Dun, 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 dun. That's what GK means about absolutely. Big up, big up. Where is He's not here anymore. He's disappeared, guys. He's disappeared. He was blocked and he disappeared from the hemisphere, of course, guys, of course. There's a certain players that can't be trusted, especially Rashford, and the fella sat for managers need to get rid of him. Ciao. You know, one thing is, my bro, you know, one thing is about that is that I watched Ruben Amorim's press conference today. He spoke about intensity. He spoke about running. And you know what? Part of me feels like he was taking a little dig at some of those players. Who was it? Speculation, of course. Speculation, of course. Absolutely. Yeah, we need a new Austin Powers. GK Grayo, we need a new Austin Powers, of course. We need a new one. All those great movies, they finished, isn't it? Beautiful Stranger. Bye-bye. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, guys. So, we've been on Sunday, and that's all that matters, guys. Absolutely, that's all that matters. Jonathan is Wending. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. We should bring academy winger. A lot of quality, but I still believe in Anthony. You're a good fan of Anthony. Best of luck to Anthony. I hope he does do bits for Manchester United. All I want is all of our players to succeed at this club. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's all I want. And you know what? If it is Anthony, then we move on from there. Of course, guys, we move on from there. I actually just had a Cornish pasty and a bottle of wine. Do you know him, Grayo? Do you know him? Big up Ice Cube and Kendrick Lamar. I'm good. How are you? I'm very good, Jonathan Wendling. Very good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Did you watch the press conference? What did you make of the press conference? How did it go for you? Was it good for you? Sal, I've already been Ipswich in his mind. I've already beaten Ipswich in my mind, Darko. I've already planned it out, how it's going to go, everything, mate. I just feel like Ruben Amorim means business, guys. Look, I'm one of those guys who look at things and observe things from afar, and I'm not going to get overly zealous. I know people think that I'm overly confident, but Ipswich would pose a threat. One thing is they haven't won at home this season. Their main form has been away from home. They haven't won at home this season. So one thing I would say is that, you know what, I will have a cautious optimism all the way till Sunday, and then we see what happens. But one thing, the most important thing is that Manchester United will be playing a different system. He did confirm that today. He confirmed that Man United will be playing a different system. So obviously it's whether those players can implement the tactics properly. I believe if we do it, if we get anywhere near the capabilities that we're capable of, we will win the game. And I think we'll win the game comfortably. We shouldn't worry about Ipswich. We shouldn't have to worry about teams like Ipswich. Absolutely not. You know what I mean? We've already beaten Southampton comfortably 3-0. I don't think we should be worried about Ipswich. Of course, John, not that fat, but that Chelsea game unstoppable last season. Not that fan, but what's that? Not that fan, but sorry, that Chelsea game unstoppable last season. That cross was brilliant. Brilliant cross on the head of Garnacho, as we remember. You remember that cross, don't you? Brilliant cross, of course, guys. Absolutely. Absolutely. Was a good press conference. I like Amorim. I like him already. It was a good press conference. Confident. It gives you an air of belief, of course. We are with you, Sal. Big up, Darko. I know you are, my friend. You've been here for a long time. I know you're with me, my friend. Big up yourself. Great, something like big up. Of course, if we do our job, 3 points. Absolutely, Jonathan. We put 100% in. We perform well. We win that game. Absolutely, without doubt, we win that game, of course. Dragon Balls, I miss a lot. Absolutely. Dragon Balls is good. Yes, I miss that a lot. I miss Austin Powers. All these films I really do miss. Series-wise, there's a number of series. Of course, Breaking Bad was my favorite series of all time. Of course, I missed that series. Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul. Absolutely. I should make a show called Better Call Saul, shouldn't I? Absolutely. Better Call Saul, and I should have phone-ins and everyone calling me up and stuff like that. Absolutely. I should have that. Phone will be off the hook or not. Absolutely. I say 2-0. I take that, John. I'll take that all day long. I would take that all day long, my friend. Absolutely. Rasta, he was ruthless in the press conference. I like that. Rasta, you feel it, don't you? You feel it, bro. You feel that he's just straight to the point. No nonsense, no metaphors, no sensationalist little quotes. You know, not talking about rival teams, talking about Man United. We're here to win. That's it. I'm here to win, and that's all I'm here for. And that is all I want to hear. That's all I want to hear at the end of the day. Of course, guys, absolutely. Would you start Kokonki? Jonathan, no, 16 years old. It's a difficult one. I would, if I'm being honest, John, I would start him in a game against Bodo Glimt, something like that, and see how it goes. What do you think? I mean, I would start him in that type of game, centre back. We play through at the back. But you know what? For his age, he's a unit, isn't he? He's an absolute unit. He's a monster, Kokonki. Absolutely. First time I've seen him close like that, of course. Really says, I love it my way or the highway. Proof, this is basically the quote. My way or the highway. That is the quote. Absolutely, Mad Advanced. My way or Rasta Stocks. My way or the highway. I'm writing that down. My way or the highway. Limp Bizkit. My way or the highway. Absolutely. And that is exactly, if I was going to give a quote to this press conference today, it is that quote from Rasta Stocks. My way or the highway. Simple as that. If you don't want to do my style, if you don't want to press, if you don't want to run, you know where the door is. It's over there and you leave. And that is exactly what it is, of course. I don't want Evans, rather him. Absolutely. I want to look forward as well, Jonathan. You think like me, brother. I want to move forward as well. I do want to see new players in. I want to see Kokonki and stuff. But I do want to gradually bring them in slowly. You know what I mean? I mean, he's 16. We can't put pressure on him. I know he looks about 25. But you know what? He is 16, so we have to obviously put pressure, see what happens. You know, I'm excited about Kokonki, to be honest with you. Another one off the conveyor belt. He looks like a young Konate. Yes, he does. Absolutely, he does. Good point. Gray Rasta, how you doing, brother? Big up all the family in the house. Hi, all. Big up United TV. How you doing, my friend? Hi, all. Hope you're all doing well, guys. I hope you're all doing well. Guys, United TV, hi Rich, hope you're doing well, my friend. Absolutely, big up Rich, absolutely. Guys, look, you know what? Just want to say congratulations to absolutely Amy Talks Football, who won the Content Awards last night. Hopefully, one day, guys, I will be there as well. I'll be there with you guys, and I will shout out every single one of you guys when I pick up that award. Hopefully, I'll be there. I've only been doing live content now since June. You know what I mean? So you know what? I am quite new on the block, new kid on the block who remembers those 1980s. Oh, whoa, absolutely. Yeah, new kids on the block. I'm a new kid on the block at the end of the day when it comes to live content. I did do pre-recorded content before, but congratulations to Alice Talks Football, fabulous channel. And you know what? Brilliant. You know, and you know, one day I will be there as well, guys. With a little bit of help, with a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, cheers, Graham. Big up, Graham. Big up, United TV, of course. Big up everyone, of course, guys, for joining me. You know what? It's a fabulous show. You know what? We just seen the first ever interview from Ruben Amorim. Absolutely. I'm okay, Graham. I'm still fighting. Rasta, yeah, how's your flu, bruv? You're still fighting, mate. Hope you get better very soon, my friend. Hope you get better very soon. Very soon. When the question was asked about the team selection, he had a glit in his eye. You know, a little spark in his eye. He had this little spark in his eye that we're going to expect the unexpected. What do you think? It was a bit like he looked at us and said, you will see. You will see. You will see my team. You will see my team. That was it. I mean, I want to know what the team is now. Come on, Ruben Amorim, give us some clues, mate. Give us some clues. What's going on, guys? Absolutely. So, oh my God, new kids on the block, music to stunt things. That's the 80s, mate. That's the 80s, late 80s, of course, guys. That was my jam. What are you talking about? It's my jam, my friend. Absolutely. Big up new kids on the block, by the way. You know what I mean? Regular tuners of the show, not. Absolutely. Rasta, based on the interview with the manager, I can't wait for us to face our mind ravers like Grayo says. They always walk alone. Big up Grayo, big up Rasta Socks. They will always walk alone. We won it 3 times. We won it 3 times without anyone. We won it 3 times. Fill in the blank, guys. Come on down and fill in the blank. Absolutely. Hotspot says, woo. Absolutely, guys. Hotspot says, woo. You don't know what it is, guys. Let me know what it is. I know that Liverpool fan earlier wouldn't know what it is. Absolutely not. Absolutely. Big up. Hi, Sal. How are you? How you doing, Pios? How you doing? It's really good to see you, my friend. Really good to see you. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. We're having fun here. We know what we've been through. So far, we've been through the Ruben Amorim conference. We've just shut down a Liverpool fan. You know what? We're having fun now. We're laughing away and stuff like that. You couldn't get any better for a Friday night, could you? Apart from 1 or 2 popping bowlers in the club. Absolutely. Big up everyone. Absolutely. So good to have everyone here, guys. The family are in the house. Absolutely. So good to have all of you guys here. Absolutely. Look, you know what? There's some channels out there. They need people on their side all the time because they don't know how to talk. They don't know what to talk about Man United because generally they don't really know much about the club. So they're like, you know, I need you on my side, man. I need my side, man. I don't have any side, man. I can talk for days, guys. I could talk without an arm. I could talk without 2 arms. For goodness sake, I talk without nothing. Without an arm, I spit. Without an arm, I spit. Absolutely. Big up. It's all fun here. Absolutely, guys. Lots of love in the room today, Sal. Lots of positive. Keep it up, brother. We go for it, Grayo. No one's gonna break our stride. No one's gonna tear us down. We got to keep on moving. Absolutely, Grayo. We move on, and this is what we do. And Sunday, the great thing about football, guys, the great beautiful thing about football is that you can rewrite history. You can change the page. We can start winning again, guys. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Absolutely. Pios, what do you think Man United's like? I mean, look, Pios, you know what? I was talking earlier about Ruben Amorim. When he was asked that question, he said, you will see some surprises. Wait and see. So it shows to me, it sort of tells me that there are going to be some shocks. There are going to be some unexpected signings, unexpected players playing in different positions and stuff like that. Very, very exciting, guys. It has to be. You have to be excited. You can either be worried and nervous and scared or excited. I choose excited, glass half full. That's what I choose all the time. Of course, big up. United TV, I'm focused on the positive as well. People need to move on and look forward to the next match. Absolutely. We cannot change the past, United TV. Do you know what? You're only as good as your last game, as people say. But for me, you know what? We're only going to be, you know, we can only change our history in the next game. That's the only time we can change things is in the next game. We can't change things in the last game. We change things in the next game. And that's what we're going to do. And we have to get together. We have to have this positivity and enthusiasm. Of course, we're not going to get overly giddy. We're not going to say we're going to win the title. We're going to win every single game. That's not going to happen. But one thing about us as Man United fans, as a family, This is what we are. We have to be enthusiastic. We have to believe. Because if we don't, who else is going to believe in us? Do you know what I mean? Liverpool fans? No. Chelsea fans? Arsenal fans? The media? No one's going to believe in us. Only we can believe in us. Only we know who we are. And we're Manchester United. Of course, Manchester United. Manchester United. Do you think Euro will start a high possibility, Pios? I'm a little bit concerned about that in regards to Lenny Euro, because obviously he hasn't played for months. The last time we saw him play was in that friendly against Glasgow Rangers, wasn't it? Where he got the injury. So I'm a little bit concerned about that, if I'm being totally honest with you, about him starting. I would love him to start. I would love to see him in the centre-back positions. Very much so. Absolutely would love to see that. But it is a bit touch and go at the moment. It could be Licha, De Ligt. It could be that with Lindelof. But you know what? I would love to see Licha, De Ligt and Euro. That's what I want to see. I would love to see that, guys. But if not, you don't be surprised if you see De Ligt, Licha and Mazraoui. Don't be surprised if you see that, guys. That could happen. Absolutely could happen. Absolutely. So I'm really looking forward to the game on Sunday. So bloody exciting. Feeling so optimistic, unlike I have felt in the last 10 years. Great. I haven't felt like this in a long time. I think the closest I got to feeling like this was when Jose Mourinho came to Man United and we signed Pogba, Ibrahimovic and all those players, Lukaku and stuff like that. At that time, I felt, you know what, do you remember when we became 4-0 FC? Who remembers 4-0 FC? We were winning 4-0, 4-0, 4-0. Who remembers that? That time, I was extremely excited. And also when we won the Europa League, I was excited. But since, like, it's been very few and far between. The excitement of Man United has been very few and far between. We haven't had many days like that anymore, like any periods like that, since the last 10 years. But I have to honestly say, this Ruben Amorim appointment, 39-year-old Ruben Amorim, never managed in the Premier League. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. He is our legend. He is ours. He doesn't have any affiliation with Chelsea, Tottenham, Liverpool, nothing. He is Man United, Sporting Lisbon, FC Braga, Sporting Lisbon, Manchester United. That's what he is. Can't wait for it. Can't wait for it. Of course. Big up, big up. Big up, big up, Grayo. Big up, my friend. You blocked me from my friend account, Sid Craft. My friend account, Sid Craft. Sid Craft is not blocked, is he, Grayo? Is he blocked yet? You blocked me from my friend account, Sid Craft. I don't know what's going on. What happened, Lumen? How you doing, Lumen? Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Last couple of years have been tough. They have been tough, United TV. I mean, I would say that Eric Ten Hag's first season was okay. It wasn't that bad. We won, obviously, the League Cup and came in the top 3. Wasn't that bad. But in particular, this last year, it's been very toxic. If we bring in the whole 10 years as a whole, there's been games where we just accepted 3-0 losses, 4-0 losses, 6-1 losses, 7-0 losses. We just accepted it and moved on. This has got to stop now. We're Man United, man. I know I keep saying that, but this needs to stop now. All this business about, losing games by heavy margins, not being able to compete with our main rivals. You know what I mean? We got to change this now. This has to change, guys. Absolutely. This has to change. And I believe it will change. I really do. We've got the best young manager in the game, right? We're going to have to give him time, of course, guys. Absolutely. Who's your friend, Lumen? Who's your friend? Way too many big defeats. Way too many. United TV. I mean, when I was during the 80s, late 80s and 90s, when I first started supporting Man United, you could literally count our defeats in one hand. I can remember all our defeats in the 90s, guys. All of them. When in 98, 99, we lost a couple of games. We lost to Arsenal, of course, guys, 3-0. We lost to Middlesbrough at home, 1-0. I remember us losing 1-0 to Chelsea in 1994 at Old Trafford. You know what I mean? And it was like, wow, we lost a game. How can we lose a game? Do you know what I mean? It was like that. These kind of things, where defeats are rare. But I bet your bottom dollar, when we used to lose games, we used to go on those runs, those 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 game winning runs. We don't do that anymore, and this is what needs to change. I really do believe it, and we have to believe it, guys. Stick with it, and we will do this, guys. Absolutely stick with it. Have the vision that we will win titles, guys. You know what? This league has been put through the mud by cheaters, by fraudsters. Everything sinister you can think of has been going on in this league since Man United haven't been great. Man United, people talk a lot about Fergie time. People talk a lot about how Man United cheated. What cheat? We won football matches, and you couldn't take it. We're going to take our trophy back. That is our trophy, not yours. It's our trophy. 20 times, 21 is incoming. We hope that, obviously, Liverpool don't win it this season. We really do hope that, and that would be fantastic. Are you even from Manchester? Who, me? No. Grayo, Sid Craft timed that for 25 Sal. Just a warning. That's all. No problem, Grayo. He was a Liverpool. It was a Liverpool fan acting like, I don't know if it was Sid Craft himself, Mad Advanced Sid or whatever. But you know what? Don't lend people your accounts. That's it. Because at the end of the day, you'll get slandered. And you know what? That's what happens. And Grayo is the boss. I trust Grayo. Whatever he does, I go with, of course. 24 hours out. Lumen will be careful and choose your words wisely. We don't want any toxic crap in it. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. No toxicity, guys. Absolutely. Lumen, let me tell you something, though. Was Beckham from, you know where David Beckham was from? Can I tell you where David Beckham was from, mate? David Beckham was born in the same hospital as me, Leytonstone, East London. Was he from Manchester? Who was assisting us to a treble? It was David Beckham from Leytonstone, East London, like me. Absolutely. Man United are a global club, mate. They're a global club at the end of the day. And Man United, you know what? At the end of the day, if you want to support this football club, this great football club, go back. Learn your history. Learn about Sir Matt Busby. Learn about Bobby Charlton. Learn about Sir Alex Ferguson. Learn about their roots. Learn about Cantona. You know, learn about Ronaldo. Beckham. You know what I mean? And we'll see. I am that Liverpool guy who was using my friend account. No, I don't know why you banned me. I just said fat United fans. I said, Lumen, you're going to get blocked in a minute if you're not careful. What did he do, Grayo? You guys, listen, Lumen, have you got nothing better to do, mate? Go on a Liverpool channel if you're a Liverpool fan. If you're a Liverpool fan, there is also Anfield Agenda. You can go on them. I know the guy well. Go on there, speak about me. He'll know who I am. He won't know who you are, but he'll know who I am. Actually, go on there and speak to him. Don't come on here, of course, guys. Absolutely. He just wanted an argument, and that's not what we want on here. Absolutely. We don't want arguments on here. We're here to be positive and stuff. Already had one argument on here already. If you ever watch a stream, there are way too many people that keep posting negative agenda. Absolutely, mate. I don't know who they are. They just got too much time on their hands. This is why they don't win anything. This is why they're losers. This is why they live in a mud hut. This is why they are like they are. You know what I mean? Tonight I go out with my wife and I go have a beautiful meal. What are they doing? What are they doing? Yeah, bish. That's what they're doing. They're a bit like The Hangover. You know what I mean? Mr. Chow. Bish. That's what they're doing. Absolutely. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Good job then, Grow. Big up, Grow. Absolutely. He knows the stuff, mate. Grow's been around the block, mate. He's been around the block, man. Absolutely. Like New Kids on the Block. He's been around the block. He's been around the block. Absolutely. If New Kids on the Block live on the block, right? Who lives in the actual posh part of town? Big Bird. If you get it, you get it. I know if you don't get it, you don't get it, guys. Come on. If you don't get it, if you get it, you get it. You don't get it, you don't get it. We'll have to see, of course, guys. Have to see. You know what I mean? I do come out with the nonsense. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been an emotional show. Great show. Absolutely. Absolutely. Is Jenny there? Who's Jenny? Who's Jenny? Who's Jenny, man? Lost me there, bro. At the end of the day, guys, oh yeah, Jenny on the block. I'm too slow, United. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I've got. I'm still Jenny from the block. I'm definitely South on the block. Absolutely, Leytonstone. Absolutely. Lumen, yellow card, Sal. You know I don't ban them unless I talk to you first. I time them out. Absolutely, give him a. He's been a yellow card and he deserved it, mate. He's coming here just to irritate. I want to hear constructive criticism. I want to hear, you know, even if you're a rival fan, I have a Bayern Munich fan who comes on here every day. I sometimes have an Arsenal fan who comes in here every day, and they give me constructive, you know, arguments about football. And I like to have my brains twinged. You know what I mean? That's what I love. Absolutely. But these people are just here for irritants. Lack of intelligence, lack of the ability to articulate a conformed, constructive argument. That is exactly what it is, guys. J-Lo from the block, big up United. You know your stuff up. Yeah, absolutely. Jenny from the block. Definitely Jenny from the block, that guy. Any Lumen is definitely Jenny from the block. Absolutely. Not Jenny from the block, Jenny from the mud block. Absolutely. Big up everyone who's joined me, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow for Breaking Dawn, early in the morning, Breaking Dawn in. Thank you, everyone, for joining me for the first press conference of Ruben Amorim. It's onwards and upwards, guys. 2 more nights, guys. Let's do this. Ruben Amorim's red and white army, guys. Come on, let's do this. Peace.